Hello everyone, Basic Ollie here, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. Now, it's fair to say this week on iRacing has been the worst for me ever, and I mean ever. It has been absolutely shambolic, whether I'm completely missing the pit guy because I'm looking at chat and just messing up trying to line back up again with the pit guy, or coming out on cold tyres straight after that and just binning it straight into a wall, give myself a meatball, just making myself look like an absolute plonker live on stream. And if that wasn't worse, if that wasn't bad enough, spinning before the race has really technically begun at Spa in the Lambo for a 3-hour endurance and then getting clattered by a Ferrari, and our race was over before it even began. So I have to do some sort of redemption run, right? I have to try and redeem myself and get some sort of result to make sure that this week is not as bad as it looks. But unfortunately, things don't quite go to plan. So we're at Spa here. We're in the Audi R8 GT3. Funny story about this. I was meant to actually go in the Lamborghini, but I downloaded the wrong setup. I downloaded the Audi one, so I had to quickly swap and join this race in the Audi. But we're going to wait for the green lights to go out. And there they are. I had a bit of a slow start on that one. Unfortunately, I do get jumped by the Lambo on the front right. As you can see, though, trying something a little bit different with this video. So this Lamborghini dives on the inside of me going through turn 1 there. Just make sure I give enough space and make sure that we don't crash on the first corner. I don't want a repeat of the 3-hour endurance, essentially. So at least we've done one extra corner. So it eventually lets me through Kevin there. And yeah, I don't want a repeat of the 3-hour, but I really wanted a good result. So now I'm in the Audi, and I'm just going to get my head down here and see what I can do. This video is going to be a little bit different because it's more of a live reaction. I'm going to do a voiceover like I am now, and you're going to see my live reaction in the bottom left. So let's have a look at the highlights of this race and see what happens, and then you guys can see the absolute blunder that I make. It is comical. So after that start then, we are behind Sammy in the Ferrari there. Very bright choice of colours. I actually really like that livery, to be honest. That is a nice looking Ferrari. But we think we qualified P6 in this one. We've actually gone up one position, and we are eyeing up a move on the Sammy here. Now, I am going to try and go for a run, so I can maybe overtake this guy in a Kemmel straight. I get a really good exit through La Source there, and I just decide... You're going to see from my throttle input there, I just decided to eke off the power a little bit there. As you can see it, just decided to get more of a run. I didn't want to be super close as we go through Eau Rouge and Radion. I wanted to just have enough of a tow by the end of turn 5 and onto the Kemmel straight that we actually could just overtake him cleanly on the right hand side. So here I am, just getting as much draft as possible. We're doing about 266 Ks now, and he decides to thankfully back off. And we do manage to move ourselves up to P4. And then one lap later, very similar circumstances. For Eau Rouge and Radion once more. Turn, I think it's 3, 4, and 5, technically, there. And yeah, we get a lovely run on the Lamborghini. Now, he goes and jukes to the left. I juke to the right. And the Lamborghini in front actually gave me a little bit of a tow. And it just caused that Lamborghini to just have nothing. And I managed to get, again, once more, enough top speed, enough top end to overtake him in the Kemmel straight. And that puts us up to P3. Looking good so far, right? So far, so good. Started P6, gone up 3 positions, and it looks like we're going to be eyeing up P2. So same sort of thing then. Again, one lap later on the back of this red Lamborghini. David here with his 2.4K I rating. He goes a little bit wide there, and I was actually a little bit scared that I was going to go into the back of him. But once again, you can see by the telemetry in the bottom left-hand corner, just let go of the throttle ever so slightly for about a couple of attempts, essentially, just to lose that little bit of speed and then get back in that suck as such, all the suckage, and I'm just getting as much as I can, and a little bit too close on this one for me. I like to just have enough speed to overtake just by the end of the Kemmel straight. If you kind of right at the start, it makes it a little bit awkward to get the move done, but thankfully we do, and we get ourselves up to P2. Now that is where all the good stuff ends, because this, ladies and gentlemen, is a lap where I have to come into the pits and give yourselves a pat on the back if you can guess what is about to happen right now.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers on your right. On your right. Clear right.
Yeah. Utterly embarrassing. Just the absolute worst. The absolute worst. I've never, ever done that at the pit entry at Spa, let me know in the comments if you've ever done that yourselves. But honestly, you could tell by my reaction, I just... You know, you ever do something so bad that you just can't believe that you've actually done it? Like, it's just embarrassing. Like, I've got no other words. There's no other way to describe it. It was just embarrassing. Like, it was P2. It was an easy podium, you know. I had a nice gap to P3 behind. P1 was a little bit out of reach. And, yeah, you can see by my face the reaction of the repairs, you know, essentially over 8 minutes repairs or whatnot, or 8 minutes. So, yeah, just really, really bad. It just sums up my week, to be honest. It's been a terrible week for me. It really, really has. I think, all in all, I think it's probably a loss of about 300 I rating. Not my worst week in terms of I rating lost, but, yeah, an absolute howler, an absolute stinker of a week. So we'll watch the replay back now. You can see, so what's going to happen as we watch it back, you're just going to see my rear left wheel here just clips it like that, and that is enough to just, yeah, I just broke the rear axle, I think, and the car was crabbing. And then the nudge from behind, I did send an apology to both the chaps involved in that, and they were very gracious. They said, don't worry about it, it's racing, it happens sometimes. But yeah, just... just not good, just not good. I would be fuming if I was this blue Ferrari, right? If I'm Sammy coming into the pits, I decided to pit this lap, and there's just this guy, this noob in an Audi, who just parked it on pit entry. I mean, yeah, there's a 4X for everyone there, and it's completely my fault, but you can see how badly my car was crabbing. Absolutely horrendous. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. But either way, fingers crossed, next week we have a bit more luck. I'm not quite sure what the VRS races are next week. I'll have to double check, but... Man, oh man, do I need to turn my form around? I'm having a howler. And there you can see I'm saying sorry to the guys there. But, yeah, what a stinker. Anyways, boys and girls, there you go. That's my worst week on iRacing for a long time. If you did enjoy the video, if you do enjoy watching these videos of me just being an absolute pleb, make sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you for the next video. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Okay,
Ta-da.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.